name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Well, it is the 8th race where we close things off at Hollywoodbets Greyville, and hopefully if you're listening into this and we've already had all 7 races, things are going accordingly and you want to try and build on that profit in the 8th race. 1400 meters, fillies and mares, 69, E division class, low division handicap this Warren. I think we managed to narrow things down nicely when it comes to a bet like the pick 6 in the 5 previous legs. So we've got something to play with here, meaning that we can stretch it and include a few runners. Kingsmead Crystal from the Garrett Van Zyl stable. I personally think if there ever was a race for her to win 416 days, but if there ever was a race where things look perfectly for her, you're standing on the tee box, you got the driver in your hand,
there's no wind,
no out of bounds left, no out of bounds right, no hazard, no bunker in front of you. And this hole suits your eye. I think this is the one where I could see Richard Fourie hitting the fairway and making the birdie.
Yeah,
she's drawn one.
Gate 1, beautiful run she'll have.
She'll have the run of the race. She's drawn one. She's got Fourie up. She's carrying 56.5 kgs. She'll last start behind Miss Layla. We'll watch Miss Layla in the previous race.
Closely we'll watch.
If that has to come out and win, this will shorten dramatically in the betting. But the way I see it today is, yes, she's been drawn one of the last 2 starts, but just the fact that Richard's on, the way she was ridden last time out, she came from off the speed. I can't see Richard losing this position. I know that she's not the smartest out the gates, but I can't see Richard losing this position from draw 1. I can see her in the first half of the field rather than in the second half of the field.
And although it's been 59 weeks since her last win,
yes,
we know that. What I do like with those horses that are maybe making us wait a bit for their next win is that they come back to themselves, they come back to form. And you can see a couple of runs ago, she was 13th out of 14th, 7th, 3rd, 7th, 7th, 6th, and then 2nd. She's coming back to herself. You look at lengths-wise, 3 lengths, 8 lengths, 3 lengths, 5, short head last time, or half a length. So she's making big threats of wanting to win again. That's what I like to see.
You know that one interview you did over the weekend, and I like to listen to interviews because it can help for future races. But the one interview you did with Yoga's governor,
yes,
and you mentioned to him it's so tough to win 1 or 2 or 3 races, and he says, yeah, but he actually said it's actually hard to win 1 race.
Correct.
And this is the thing that I like speaking to punters about, because you want to try and back a winner. You know how hard it is to train a winner or to ride a winner, and now you're trying to back that winner. You are the last outpost because the preparation is done by the trainer. Then it has to come to the course. The jockey has to ride it to win, and then you are collecting. So everything you are the last outpost. It's your money that's you're trying to get on. But you must remember, the work needs to be done.
Yeah.
The right ride needs to be done, and then you collect.
Yeah.
So it's trying to work out the puzzle. So I'm saying these type of horses need a lot to go their way.
Yeah.
Horses like Kingsmead Crystal, they haven't won in a long time for a reason, because they're limited with ability. Or sometimes they may be too up in the ratings. Sometimes there's luckless stories. With a horse like Kingsmead Crystal, I feel she needs a lot to go away. And I think it could go away this time round because she's been helped by the draw and she's being helped by a jockey that's on top of the log.
Yeah.
So that is where I'm going with number 1, Kingsmead Crystal.
Good case. And she's 28 to 10. And you're quite right in what you're saying, and it's about driving the message out, and that's where all racing analysts, whether you're a TV racing analyst, newspaper, race card, whatever you are, You know, to try and tip 8 winners on a card, it's impossible.
That is why when those 70 people all won the Hollywoodbets Punters Challenge, I wasn't around. I was away on a short trip. But when I I had to go and have a look at the results, because I said, this is madness.
It's impossible.
It's madness.
And how often does that happen? Not
Correct.
very often. So
but it just shows
it's
that
tough.
It's tough. But when you get the results that go your way, there are people that are on it. For 70 plus players to win a Hollywoodbets Punters Challenge card, it says something.
Yeah.
Because on a daily basis, once you're getting to the latter part of the meeting, I mean, everyone's out.
Yeah.
There's no one that's going into the last race or the last 2 races. So it's a very tough. And there you're getting 10,000 plus players.
Yeah.
You know, it just shows the nature of the game. But coming back to race number 8, 1 Kingsmead Crystal, the cover numbers 2, 4, 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah, no arguments, but we're all going to row in with Kingsmead Crystal, are we?
Yeah, that is going to be the right horse. If I want to play exactors and swingers, the big danger, 1 is drawn number 1 and the other is drawn right on the outside. Unlike drive-by as the danger, number 10, Goosen and Morzine. So 1 and 10 for me, race number 8, Warren. But number 1 is going to be a bank up in the place accumulator. The cover in the pick 6 could be numbers 2, 4, 8, 9, and 10. But if I had to play a straight line exactor or a boxed exactor, it would be 1 and 10.
Okay, that's it then, the 8th and final race. I'll be back with you in a moment to give you my suggested bet. Well, the suggested bet is a win bet on Mr. Henley, but we will come back to you just now and do that officially in that segment that so deserves its airtime. And yeah, that's it. Deez and I have given you our opinions, and I like to use it as opinions because you're the valued punter. You need to make up your final mind on what you've heard, of what you've been advised, of what articles have been read, what form you've studied, and just to try and help you calculate your final decision, because it's not an easy task, and we hope that we've been able to help in some way.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, you know, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.